Hello, Bookish babes. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, so am I. Thank you for being here, and I am so happy to be here with you. My name is Summer, and I'm just trying to create bookish content because that's what makes me happy. And yeah, so if you're vibing with me and you're vibing with that ideal and that idea of just doing what makes you happy, I highly recommend you subscribe. And yeah, so what are we doing today? Let's talk about it. Today, we are celebrating love, baby. Happy Valentine's Day. And what better to celebrate love than talking about some romance recommendations, and not just any romance recommendations. I am going to be recommending 10 romance series, because what else does a reader need than more series on their TBR list? I know. I'm helping you out, you're helping me out. You're welcome. So yeah, today we're going to be talking about my top 10 romance series recommendations up until this point. Alright. So I've made myself what I call the semi-heartbroken. So if you know anything about the viral drinks, this is my take on the Heartbreak Swigs Soda Shop drink. So it's a blackberry Dr. Pepper, ice, and a little splash of milk. I've been doing it with half and half, but I ran out of half and half, so it's milk it is. And the original drink is Dr. Pepper, blackberry syrup, coconut syrup, and then a splash of half and half. I don't have coconut syrup, and they have blackberry Dr. Pepper now, and that's what I've been doing. The blackberry Dr. Pepper on its own is a little too sweet. That's why I thought, I should add some half and half in it, and here we are. So anyways, cheers to that. Let's get into it, and let's talk about some romance series that you should be reading this Valentine's Day. Alright, so I have broken down my categories into 4. What? I have broken it down into 4 categories. Let's talk about those categories, shall we? The first category we're going to be talking about is just low stakes, cheesy, cute romances. This is just easy peasy, no fuss, no thought, just silly romances, something that's easy to get into if you're on a book slump, or if you're just not feeling anything like intense. Or if you've just come off a very intense series or book that you just need to take a chill pill a little bit. The second category we're going to be talking about today is swoon-worthy men, baby. You already know. The men that make us want to swoon and pants, if you know what I mean. Okay, and category number 3 is going to be historical. I don't know about you, but for me, I love a little historical romance. They give me little butterflies, and they make me just super duper happy. I think that's why everyone loves Bridgerton, and I have owned that first book for a very long time, and I have not read it, so I need to get it read. But I have finally watched the Netflix series because people were like, "You're a reader and you haven't watched it? What is wrong with you?" And I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it. Yeah, that was wrong. I loved it. Can't wait for the next season. And yeah, I watched the series, and then I took like a month off and then went back and watched the series again. So don't know what I was doing. Anyways, I love a little historical romance. I think it gives me little butterflies, and they're just so cute. And then the last category we're going to be talking about in my recommendations is top tier. You can't beat it. Yeah, it's the you can't beat kind of love. The ones that really just make you almost hurt inside a little bit. Okay, so those are the categories. Let's get into the recommendations. First up is some that might make a little of y'all cringe, and that's okay. My first recommendation is The Assistant to the Villain series by Hannah Nicole Mahern. Well, I tried. I like these books not for them to be like some grand scape of love. These are just cheesy, cute, low stakes, hello category romances that just make us all get cheesy and weird, and you're like, oh, these are just cute and easy and fun reads. So I don't know, if you're in a mood for something that's just, you don't really have to think too much about it, but it's cute and will give you the warm and fuzzies, I really recommend this series. Okay, next on this same category is Holiday series by Kaylee Loring. Now there's quite a few in this series, and I've read three of them, and I plan on reading all of them, but they're just really cute, silly romances that are also low stakes and cheesy, that are all placed around holidays, you know? The first one is My Very Bossy Christmas, or Bossy Christmas, I think. And yeah, they're just like, there's one on St. Patrick's Day, there's a Valentine's Day one, I think there's a Mother's Day or a Father's Day one, there's a new one that's a New Year's Eve one. Just fun, just silly, and they're perfect to read around the holidays because there's a bunch that are themed for each holiday. So I really love them, and I think they're cute, and I will continue to read them, and I recommend them to you if you're looking for something that you just need to blow off some steam and you need a little romance and spice in your life, but not too much spice because it's like very mild spice. Same with The Assistant Villain, The Assistant to the Villain. They're very low spice. The holiday ones, a tad bit more. So I would say Assistant to the Villain is like 1.5 stars spice, and then the Very Holiday series probably like 3.5 spice level, I would say, maybe a little less. It's not too spicy. Next up in the same category is going to be The Maid Mishaps by Kimberly Lemmings. Oh boy, do I love this series. It is so low stakes, so cute, so cheesy, and the spice level probably 4.5. Some of them are a little bit more spicier than others. Do I eat these books up? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. I think they're so cute and so silly and just fun little reads, and they're little fantasy, love stories. And so I just think they're so fun. Also the titles are hilarious. Like the first one is The Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Demon. You had me at the title, okay? And all of them are kind of like that, like The Time I Yeeted a Love Potion at a Werewolf and The Time I Got Drunk and Saved a Human. It's like a little world of characters that all know each other, and I'm hoping we get more. There might only be 3, but I really hope that we see more from this series, because I feel like we've set up some characters that could definitely use their own stories. But these are just so cute, so cheesy for sure, but yeah, you'll eat them up, I think. I think you'll eat them up because I eat them up, okay? Now on to the next category, which is swoon-worthy men. The first one on this category going to be the Kiss Quotient series by Helen Huang, and I am quite obsessed with these books. I think they're so adorable, so cute, and the men in them are also so lovable, and I just love them so much. And they make me happy, and yeah, so if you need a good medium spice, swoon-worthy men, but also lovely women, yeah, let's do it. These are good, okay? They're good. Yeah. I don't know. I just think they're very cute. I want to reread them actually because it's been a while since I've read them, but they are just very sweet and adorable, but also have real life problems, and it just got really bright in here because the sun's out now. But like real life problems, and make you kind of feel like you're in an actual love story or seeing someone's actual love play out, if that makes sense. Okay, the next in this category is The Brown Sisters by Talia Herbert. Now, I know I've only read Get a Life, Chloe Brown, but let me tell you, Red, he was a swoon-worthy boy. Swoon-worthy man. Let me not even freaking sell him short. He was so swoon-worthy, and I know that the rest of the series is also going to be swoon-worthy. Plus, it's a beloved series, so who am I to say that just because I haven't read the other two? No, I'm about to read the other two, and I already know that they're going to be top-tier men, swoon-worthy men, and they're going to make us blush and just fall in love, you know? Book boyfriend material for sure. Red was everything. When I read that book, I cried for how beautiful he was to her and how I see myself in her, Chloe, too, because she's messy. But anyways, I think they're just beautiful, and if you haven't read them, what are you doing? Get out there and read them. And I'm talking to myself too. Moving on to number 6, and that's going to be the Rebel Blue Ranch series. And let me tell you, if you've been on this channel for this past freaking couple months, you already know how much I'm obsessed with the Rebel Blue Ranch series. I love them. I love every character. I cannot wait for the next one. And yeah, let's talk about swoon-worthy men, okay? These men, they do what it takes for their women, and I love that. Spice level, also medium, and on the lower end, but it doesn't matter because they will make you fall in love, they will make you swoon, and they will make you pants a little bit. So, hey, that is what it is, okay? If you haven't started this series, please go out, start it. We all need a little Western cowboy man in our life, okay? I promise you that. And the last in this category, series number 7 that I have a recommendation for, is of course the STEM series by Ali Hazelwood. Listen, okay? If you want a swoon-worthy man, one that's gonna be intelligent, one's that gonna freaking maybe be a little awkward and funny and real, this is your series. Please go out there and get this. I was obsessed. I have a vlog, literally for a Valentine's vlog last year, that I read the 3 STEM series books. And oh my gosh. Ooh, they're so cute. They'll make you blush. I would say spice level medium to the last 2 get a little bit more spicy, but still medium. I wouldn't say they're too blush worthy, you know? I mean, they're still blush worthy, but I wouldn't say they'll make you like clutch your pearls or anything, you know? Is that a thing? I don't know. Moving on to the next category. Category number 3, historical. Baby, let's talk about it. I only have 2 recommendations in this, only because a lot of the a lot of the historical romances that I read aren't series. So I'm gonna maybe do better than I'm gonna try to look for more historical romance series, because they give me butterflies. They're so cute, and I've never read one that I'm like, I like that. Honestly, romance for me, I just normally always love it. You have to be doing something wrong if I'm not liking your romance, if I can't find some redeemable quality for your romance. Anyways, that's not what this is about. My first recommendation, but recommendation number 8. For the historical romance is going to be the McCabe trilogy by Maya Banks. And if you want a spicy series, a spicy historical series, babe, this is for you. If you want spice in general, Maya Banks is where it's at, okay? One of the books in this series, Never Seduce a Scot, is the sweetest, most spicy book I've read. She is deaf. She, like, the main character, the girl, she is deaf, and she had, like, a horse accident that caused her to lose her hearing. But this is, you know, historical, so they don't understand. Like, people around her don't understand, so they think she's just a little, I don't want to say weird, because that's not actually the right, they also think she's weird, but they mentally challenged, I guess. So I don't know the right word. I think that's the right word. But she isn't. She's actually very smart. She just is deaf. And he figures that out. And the way he handles that, and the way he's just, I'm telling you, one of my favorite books to this day. And I read it years ago. Oh, I love it so much. It's the one book that I own in the series. I should reread the whole series, but I go back to read that series just when I go back to read that one book in the series just when I need to feel just cherished, because the way he is so good with her and so beautiful with her. Okay? So definitely check that series out for that book alone, okay? And the next one, number 9, Extraordinary Woman by Evie Dunmore. This is another beautiful historical romance. They touch on actual historical issues that were happening, and I listened to this series audio, and I kind of want to go back and reread it physically because I am a physical book girly, okay? But it's a great series to listen to on audio as well. It's so, like, I love how, like, accurately historical it is. I mean, of course, there's still parts in it, like, that would never actually have happened, or maybe it did happen, we don't know, because we didn't live it, you know? But it's so good and precious, and the women are, of course, just badasses, okay? And the men that they get in their life, they also are, you know, this one has moments where you're just like, okay, little dude, but that's what makes it kind of like so historically accurate. So I know since I've read like the first 4, she's come out with more, so I'll be jumping back into that series. But yeah, I highly recommend this one because it's cute, it's women forward, which we love that, and it's like historically accurate. I don't want to, like, I'm not a historian, even though I wish I was, okay? But I'm going to say it feels very historically accurate and historically, at least, researched. That's a good way to put it. on to the final category with one book series in it. Can anyone guess what it is? I don't know if you can because we're both new here, you know? But let's move on to category of top tier, baby. My 10th book recommendation that I have for you is, of course, Throne of Glass. Throne of Glass by Sarah J. Maas. Listen, this book series, if you haven't already read it, which I'm sure you have, what are you doing? It will break you apart. It will put you together. It will tear your soul out. But it will teach you so much about love. Not only love for a man, but love for yourself, love for your friends, love for your people, what love does. Oh my God, it just teaches you so much about love, and that's why it's top tier, baby. I have never sobbed so much in books the way I did with these books. Thinking about it too hard will make me sob. I'm about to tear up now thinking about it, so I'm not going to think too hard about it. But I'm telling you right now, if you take anything from this video, please go out and read Throne of Glass. It is so beautiful and so precious, and of course it's fantasy, so the men are just, you know, fantasy top tier. But yeah, I mean, and this is my book boyfriend. Like, okay, listen, I don't even have words. I'm speechless. He's amazing. Yeah, please go out, get these books, read them if you haven't, and I will promise you they'll change your motherfucking life, okay? They really will. They're beautiful, they're gorgeous, and yeah, they're top tier for a reason because they taught me so much about life, love, and friendship, and all that. So that is why they're the top tier in my book recommendations. And babes, there you have it. Happy Valentine's, happy reading, and I hope you find at least one series that I've recommended today, and you go out, you get it, and you love it, because I know you will. Let me know some of your recommendations for books or series, specifically historical, if you have any good ones that I am unaware of or couldn't think of, because that happens too. Let me know. I'd love to hear about it. I'd love to hear what you have to say, and let's become friends. Okay. Yeah, so thanks for being here. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a very happy Valentine's Day, and I will catch you very, very soon. But until then, goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye.